Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to bring you guys a bit of a different video today. I actually recorded this about a week ago, and the video just didn't go through. I don't know what happened, but it was a flop. But at least I ended up with a delicious breakfast, right? But what I wanted to do today was show you guys how to make a Japanese style breakfast that I thoroughly enjoy. It's like very nostalgic for me. So I wanted to share it with y'all. Now you might be asking, well, why are you here on a folding table with all these different things? Well, I wanted to make this breakfast in a way that was like accessible to somebody without a stove or to somebody without, So everything that's on this table is what you need to actually cook it. I'll put links for everything. This is just an electric stovetop. It's a Elite Gourmet. I'll link that down in the comment section. Link this down in the video description. This is a gooseneck kettle. You don't have to get this. I'll link this one, but anything that just boils water is fine, right? So that's gonna be for the miso soup. So let's get into it. I'm gonna kind of move the mic over here. It's not gonna be like this when I'm cooking, but just so I can explain everything that you're gonna need to make this. So first up, it's going to be tamagoyaki with Japanese sausage and miso soup. That's what's on the menu today. In order to make this delicious meal, here's what you're gonna need. So first up, you're gonna want 3 eggs, right? So I just put them in a container, but with cooking magic, you can see we got it's 3 eggs, trust me. Next up, you want to get a soup base. If you don't have this, you could go to like an Asian food market, or I can link this online. You can also just use like stuff called memmi. I guess you could use soy sauce. It's not really like, I don't know. It's not what I use. So if you want to taste exactly like what you're going to see today, this stuff right here. Cool. So you're gonna need that. You're gonna need yourself some sesame oil. Again, I'll be linking everything, so don't worry. This will help out with the pan, as well as we're gonna add some of this to the egg as well. So got the sesame oil. Boom, done. For the miso soup, it's gonna be super easy. We have this like dried tofu and seaweed. It's like very flaky, but you just put it in the bowl, and with the hot water, it rehydrates, and then you get the ingredients for miso soup, and it's super good. Very easy to like just have on hand. You don't have to refrigerate it. You don't have to do nothing, right? Again, links in the description. Cool. And the last part about the miso soup that you're gonna need is this miso easy paste. It sounds funny, but all this is just concentrate. It's just miso concentrate for miso soup. That's it. You don't have to get it in the squeeze bottle. I like it in the squeeze bottle just because it's easy. Miso easy, right? You can just get this like miso broth concentrate in like a tub form as well, but again, it's just easier. So we got miso easy here. Cool. And the last ingredient that we're going to need for this Japanese style breakfast, I'm gonna open it because I made this I made this last time, but again, the video didn't save, so I've saved it here. But you're going to need yourself some Japanese sausage. So this is Arabiki brand, but you can get different brands as well. It's up to you. So there you go, Arabiki brand. It's kind of in the Ziploc bag. Hope you can forgive that. Cool. So that's the actual ingredients. 2 things that I would recommend for this. I would recommend getting yourself a tamagoyaki pan. This is like super worth it. I bought this once, and this is like the only way I make my eggs now, like hands down. I don't scramble, I don't do anything. I just make them in this because it's so easy and it's so delicious. So I'm gonna put a link for this one. I recommend you just get one. It's You can do it. You can do normal stuff in it too. Like I could have cooked the sausages in this pan. I could have also cooked the eggs in this pan. So like You technically don't need the second pan in order to make this. It's just if you want it to all be together at the same time, have 2 pans. But you could do everything in this one, hands down, no worries. And this is just a regular pan. So, okay, cool. I don't think there's really anything else to cover here. Yeah, all you need to do this is just literally 2 outlets. And we're off to the races. Let's go. I'm gonna move the mic to the side and just kind of like do a little lean over every time I need to talk and explain things. But yeah. So first things first, I'm gonna mix the eggs and prep the eggs for the tamagoyaki. So I'll probably use this footage instead, but you're gonna wanna get yourself a little mixy action here. We're gonna break up the yolks. You don't need to mix with a chopstick. I mix with a chopstick because it's easier for me, but you don't have to do it. But when I mix with chopsticks, I'm looking to scoop the bottom and lift it up and introduce that air. And if you could, yeah, it creates like a little surf wave that like, it's like a little pocket of air and it goes. Okay, cool. So once I mix that up a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and grab me the soup base. And we don't measure. We just kind of like do a little. There you go. That's good enough. There. Yeah. Mix that up a little bit. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of the sesame oil to this. Again, not really measuring. We're just gonna kind of eyeball that. That's good. And then we're also gonna pour a little bit into our pan here. Not very much, just like maybe like a super thick quarter size is what we're looking for. Continue to mix this here. Ideally, you'd want to get this like really mixed, because any type of like outstanding, like the white of the egg will show up, and it's not bad. It's just however well you want to mix the egg, man, you know? Cool. All right, I think we're just about done with that egg mixing there. So I'm gonna do, I would normally toss these in the sink and start washing. Pro tip, if you're gonna cook at home, wash while you cook. It saves time, saves everything. It's fantastic. But because I'm here, I can't really do that for you. So instead, I'm gonna set it on this little paper towel that I have prepared here. Right, so we got the eggs mixed. What we're gonna now do is we're gonna start the water for the miso soup. Doesn't really matter. This can sit for a while. So I'm gonna hit that and that. And then we should be good. That should be going up to 190. Gonna grab our little flakies. And then we're just gonna pour some in. About that much. That much, like just enough to coat the bottom of the bowl. That's it. So we're gonna set this aside here. There we go. I have a table over there. Don't worry. Cool. All right, time for me to move this mic over because I'm gonna start cooking on the grill here. So. Nice. Nice. Wow, yeah, it's a huge difference in audio. Okay, so the eggs we're gonna turn to like a medium. I would say like a medium heat for the eggs, and then the sausage we're gonna turn also to like a medium, maybe medium high. So if you have like a knob that goes 1 to 10, around a 5, maybe a 6 for the sausage. For the eggs, definitely like a 5 or a 4. Cool. And now, we're gonna take our sausage. I'm gonna try not to get like the sausage juices on my fingies. All right, we're gonna grab our sausage here. And we're just gonna evenly put them in the pan. just like this. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like, they have a little bit of a curvature to them. So I'm just trying to make sure they lay all kind of like little spoon, big spoon with each other. So that way when I flip it, it's easier to have them all like in the same pan. Because this is a lot. This is a lot of sausage to be cooking in the small pan. But because we have a small griddle, I have to use it. Yeah, like I said, you can definitely cook this in the, come on, son. You can definitely cook this in the tamagoyaki pan, but I am just trying to get this all done at once so you guys can see. So here we go. All right, cool. There we go. Now we got the sausage done. We just let that sit, and about halfway through, we'll flip, and we're good. I'm gonna set this aside so that I don't get sausage juice in my elbow. All right. Whew. It's hard work so far. Let's sip some coffee. Studio Ghibli cup makes me happy. Look at that. Goes all the way around. Please don't drop. There we go. Ah, good enough. So for the oil, I'm checking for like how easily it spreads. So if it like, see how it kind of takes a while to get to the bottom? It's not really hot enough for me yet. You want to go till it's like, it's flowing with ease from one side to the other. If you're like able to tilt it and it's kind of going, not ready. So we're gonna get our miso paste here. Careful, that builds up some pressure. Okay, cool. And we're just gonna put some in. Now, I like a little sodium in my heart, so I put a little bit more of this than I probably should, but I would recommend putting some in, tasting it, and then if you need more, add more, but I know what I like. That's done. I think the oil is good enough to go, so we're gonna do that as well. I feel like a DJ on this thing. So you're gonna pour a thin layer over the bottom of the pan and kind of work the eggs around. You don't want it to be like a super thick layer, which is why I have it in this little like pouring cup. You notice I didn't cover the whole thing. I'm gonna kind of do a little something like that. All that good. I'm like slowly cranking up the heat because this thing isn't heating up as quickly as I thought it was going to. And that's fine. And then we're just gonna wait, hang out. So normally with this too, I like to have rice. But I figured one, I'm out of frozen rice, and two, I mean, I guess I could. I recommend getting a rice cooker. I'm gonna have a video out that talks about grocery shopping and how I do it as time has progressed, how I've evolved my grocery shopping. And honestly, rice cookers are so good. I mean, I think if you talk to most like fitness influencers who like have to meal prep and stuff like that, they'll tell you like rice is like, I don't know if they'll tell you this actually, but rice seems to be a pretty staple carb. So you get a good rice cooker, that thing will last you. I mean, I'm still using the same rice cooker I had when I was like 5. My mom gave it to me when I left the house and set me on my way. That's how you know an Asian household. They say, go off into the world, and they give you a rice cooker, and you're strapped with nothing but a rice cooker and hopes and dreams to take on the world. All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to like lift the side. So this pan has a little bit of a lip to it, kind of angles out. I'm gonna get under and I'm gonna just start the rolling. I'll probably cut to that camera for this footage here, but yeah, there we go. I don't know if you can see, but I got a little bit of a fold there, and then I'm just gonna keep wrapping that on itself. Now, it's up to you. Boy, it's not, this pan ain't as lubricated as it usually is. There we go. It's also a super thin layer. So the risk of going super thin is that sometimes you may tear it, which is fine. We're just doing our best here. So probably didn't wrap this as tight as I could have. It's funny, I wonder how many times you guys are gonna be able to see that I accidentally touched pans on this video. I definitely touched the pan there. It's a lot harder to cook on this thing versus a grill, but anything you guys can do to get tamagoyaki in your system, do it. It's worth it. If you can cook on this thing, you can cook on anything. And then we wait for another layer. And what I'll do is I'll kind of lift it up so that it can adhere to like the bottom of the wrapping that I just did. And then we wait for that. Got the sausage a little bit here. So I wasn't expecting this thing to be so useful. I forget why I got this thing. I think I was like streaming one day back when I was like streaming, and I was like, I want to do a cooking stream. So I think I ended up getting this, and it's been pretty cool. I did like shabu shabu on stream. That was pretty fun. So these aren't quite ready yet. I want like a nice even like browning with maybe some potential like slight burning. Just ever so slight charring. And that's what's gonna give it like a really nice flavor. So you see I'm kind of just working around the egg here. Make sure it all cooks evenly. Nice. Set that back down. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna flip all of them. Hold the pan here. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but nope. I just checked I was watching the Audacity recording line. Not a single blip. You guys can't hear the sizzle, but it's a good sizzle. Little. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Woo! Nice. There we go. Halfway done with that. Just set this back down. Grab our egg flipping device. And we're gonna go for this one. I'm gonna focus hard. Very slight tear. And I think we should probably have like 1 or 2 more layers left in this, and then we should be done. We got 1 layer left. Let's go. The last 2 are probably like a little too thick. I probably could have made each layer a little bit thinner and spread it to a 3rd layer, but that's fine. And again, I'm just kind of lifting the previous layer so that the new yolk kind of gets under it and then like cooks and then adheres to it, so that when I roll it, it all is like one continuous strip. And what you'll notice is as you get better with this, you'll start to have very even layers. There will be no gaps when you cut them, and it'll be good. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the miso soup hot water into the little bowl here and let that sit for a bit. Oh god, it's splashing everywhere. We cut the whole operation there. Oh, bad word. Don't do that. And there we go. I've also made quite a blunder here and forgot a plate, so I'm gonna have to go run and grab that. Jesus Christ, this is a thick layer. All right, well, everything I told you up until this point about having thin, even layers, just toss that out the window. Make extremely thick layers. Who cares? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of like brown the outside and just kind of like, I'm gonna flip it along the edge. So I'm kind of doing this, letting it sit in that little pocket. I'll be right back. All right. What I also grabbed was this little sauce. I like to put this on the egg. You don't need to put this on the egg, but it does add a little bit of flavor. Again, link in the description. All right, we're gonna give the eggs a flip. It's super thick. That does not look great on the video, but trust me, it looks okay. And then we're done with the egg. Turn off the grill here. We're also done with the sausage. So we're gonna take this off, start dishing it. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let it sit for just a little bit longer while I cut the egg. Ouch! It's so hot. Ooh, it's so hot. All right. Nice. Brand new bottle. Give a little aesthetic shot. Then we're gonna dish out the sausage, and we're done. It looks like I'm alone in this apartment, but I do have to share this with my significant other. They're in the other room playing on the Meta Quest. Beat Saber ended up over there. Should have got a bigger plate. Gotta push all that over there. We're trying to create some aesthetic. You know what? This one's for the chef. It's so good. Like, the first time you crunch into a Japanese sausage, there's no greater feeling. No greater feeling. Ah, woo. And there you have it. Japanese breakfast served up. I'm going to show the front camera and show the side camera. Man. Again, looks yellow. Looks great. All right, cool deal. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys take the opportunity, go out, try and make this breakfast. If you do, let me know how it turned out in the comment section. This is just, it's so good. It's such an easy breakfast. I spent maybe 20 minutes, like from start to finish if I wasn't recording a video. And it's so delicious. So anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for dropping by, and I'll see you on the next one.